Be really cool if Hyuk tries to go for a fast Hydra slash Lurker drop. Man, we do not see that very often. In fact, the problem with Ganzi is he has no scouting information. He's also rushing to science vessels. Excuse me. And I don't think he has any idea what's going on. He's busy hunting these fast overlords. That should give him a clue about what is going on, that there might be a drop coming up. Because honestly, there's no reason for Zerg to get fast overlords at all at this point. Although, still, I mean, he's gone for a little bit of everything. I'm not sure the science vessels are going to help at all, though. I mean, they're going to detect lurkers, but, you know, I don't even think there's lurkers, in fact. It looks like it's a Hydra drop build. I'm not even kidding. This is like some kind of, like, NC Yellow versus Bisu action here. He's going to basically rely on dropped Hydralisks to do some damage here, or to, you know, come into the lead. I don't know if that's possible even against a Terran player who went mech. I mean, everything's possible, I guess, but usually do not see this at all. Hydra drops. You might see mass Hydras, but not drops. Okay, it is going to include lurkers too. So now, if Ganzi knows this is coming, he could theoretically put some mines around his base. And use that to kill the lurkers. But if he doesn't know this is coming, and, you know, he's just going to have a vessel and maybe 1 or 2 tanks, he could be in gigantic trouble at this point. We're going to see. I assume there's drop. Oh, no, there's no drop. It could be just for spawning mines, of course. I should have mentioned that. I did think about that, but usually... Okay, no, it is for a drop. Yeah, I'm like, usually you don't get it that early for just mines. So he is going to be going for a drop. Let's see what Ganzi can do here against the flying Hyuk. Is he going to get... is it going to be a flying Hyuk and a rolling donut? Or sorry. Couldn't resist saying that. Replace that with another word and you'll know what I'm talking. All right, anyway, let's see what happens. He's got 3 Hydras here and 2 lurkers attacking that bunker. The bunker's being repaired, though. I think the bunker might hold. No! The lurkers are doing too good of a job of taking down the SCVs. The SCVs might fall at this point. 1 tank they're defending. Science Vessel not being too useful, in fact. Not useful at all because the turrets would have taken care of business, and there just might not be enough tanks. Tanks go. There's just 1 tank and it goes down. Where is the other tank? I think that's a little too far away. It's a desperate battle here in the main base of Ganzi. A lot of SCVs were killed, but the bunker is still up, which is going to be essential, of course, for his defense. I don't think Hyuk can get within the bunkers. I'm sorry, within the barracks range there, and it looks like some Marines are going to be built here, maybe some M&M, because there was an academy. What is going on? I have no idea. What is Hyuk doing? An irradiate going off, in fact. And Ganzi right now is holding barely, but Hyuk might just continue dropping. He might actually drop on top of the tanks. That would be brilliant, and that would be necessary, in fact, to kill him off. Looks like another tank goes down with the help of some advancing Hydralisks, and Hyuk is keeping this up. If he keeps this up, he's going to win this game, and he takes down the next tank. I can't believe this. Ganzi has not been able to repair as efficiently as I thought he'd be able to, and he has nothing. Oh my goodness, Ganzi might lose this game against a very weird build, a Lurker Hydra drop against a Terran. What is Hyuk doing? Hyuk the inventor, Hyuk the creative. I cannot believe I'm saying these words. Hyuk has never ever done anything creative until a month ago. I mean, the only creative thing he did was find creative ways of losing the game. Like, oh, I'm gonna lose the way of, you know, in the way of not attacking a building that I should be attacking, or not breaking my simulators on Battle Royale when I could be easily, or, you know, the basically. He used to come up with funny ways not to win. He's actually coming up with funny ways to win. I mean, this is just absolutely the world turning upside down. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm even commentating StarCraft anymore. This could be like I don't know. This could be like Pokemon here for as far as my predictions go anymore. And GG is coming from Ganzi. I mean, I gotta say, Ganzi's not the best player in the world, but Hyuk was brilliant this game. With that weird drop build. I mean, certainly he made it work well. I'm not sure if it's a feasible build in most situations against the top level Terran, because I do see a lot of problems with it. Namely, if the opponent goes for a more standard tech build or a mechanized build like Goliath plus tank, your huge investment in that early tech is going to do nothing. Goliaths and tanks eat up lurkers, and they're pretty good against Hydras, and you're not going to have a strong economy, you know. But Ganzi went for, you know, an odd-ass build, basically. The vultures with mines were good, but everything else was kind of silly, without scouting especially. And even with scouting, he just didn't get it right. I mean, he built wraiths and science vessels, which isn't very good when you are dealing with Hydras and lurkers, especially when you don't have tanks. So I think partially we have to blame Ganzi for this. So I don't think Hyuk's build is very applicable in most situations. I'm thinking about, like, if it was a standard Terran who won expansion after after going for a factory, then he'd have a good number of Goliaths and some tanks that would be able to be built pretty quickly. Now, Hyuk went onto all of that pretty much in the blind. That's the amazing part. He didn't see what was going on inside of, we're seeing a replay here. He did not see what was going on inside of Ganzi's base when he chose to go for the Hydralisk Den. And I'm sure he didn't even see it, actually, when he went for the Overlord Speed. So those could have been just useless, basically. Going for the early Overlord Speed, going for the early Lair and Hydralisk Den. I mean, all of that could have just been useless had Ganzi gone for a standard mech build. And I'm not really going to watch this whole thing over. We're seeing some Overlords drop and range almost finish. I think the Hydra range was very essential also. In terms of helping him win at the very end there, picking off some of those units that he critically needed to. And anyway, the Lurkers were definitely just brutally effective against that bunker, against the SCVs repairing the bunker. Even though they kept it up, I mean, it just wasn't enough. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I'm going to do one more where it has Bisu playing, a very famous player, of course, unlike most of these other players. He's playing against Zero, a player who's been considered to be pretty good and has a lot of potential still. So we'll see that next. Thanks for watching, guys.